from the oldest park in baseball. MLB The Show comes your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Chicago White Sox and the Boston Red Sox. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. This guy should be fun to watch in this one.
The shortstop, Danny Mendick.
Now here's the first offering. Danny Mendick is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him. Oh, and a nice changeup that time gets him to swing right through it as the leadoff man is down on strikes to open up the ball game.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Zach Collins, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ew, is that ugly? You could probably throw anything out there to this guy. He'd swing at the rosin bag if you throw it up there.
1-2 to the White Sox catcher.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
The next batter will be Luis Robert. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. White Sox nothing. Red Sox coming up. Major League Baseball is on The Show. Jimmy Lambert will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning. A workhorse.
Now into the box, Marcus Wilson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they wanted to. Lead-off single in the bottom of the 1st after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Good curveball, strike two. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners, but you start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. D-Row, what's your take as they look to end their losing streak?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Here's J.D. Martinez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that two ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a two-out rally started.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Here's the pitch. Toward the gap in right center. This is going to be a base hit, and he may take that big turn at first. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a two-out double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 2 home runs and 7 driven in. He's set, the 0-1. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. In at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
That'll bring up Bobby Dahlbeck. And that misses, ball one. Bogaerts at second with 2 down. Fastball just missed above the zone.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Ground ball left side. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. Red Sox settle for just the one.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my...
All set for the start of the inning, and up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Here's the first pitch to him. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike one. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Eloy Jimenez goes down to become the first out here in the second inning. Into the box now, Leury Garcia. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
He's going to have to set his sights a little lower right there. That pitch was able to get by him. His swing was just a little under that one.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Andrew Vaughn the next to bat, trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here. Now the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. On now to the bottom of the second. The Red Sox are out in front, 1-0. Riding in for Boston, Christian Vasquez. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Now the first pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Good idea with the change, but it's 2-1. The 2-2. Full count, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Still 3 balls and 2 strikes, the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 2-2 one more time. And he fouls this one off. Here's another 2-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Batting it, the third baseman, Michael Chavis.
Digging in will be Michael Chavis. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
When you're hitting at the bottom of the order, you better be keyhole in the middle of the plate. You cannot allow pitches like that to go by.
He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Now at the plate, Adam Engel. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Pitch on the way. Third inning starts with a slider that's looked at here for ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. So 1 away, and that'll bring in the dangerous Cuban slugger Jose Abreu. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
2-0 now. The White Sox are still looking to break into the hit column here. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, of all the guys in this lineup, he's definitely the guy I'd be cautious with, especially with a 1-run lead. No surprise that he's treading lightly right here.
3-1 the count now. Hard liner to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Batting 9. The second base.
2 down, no one on base. And that'll bring up Nick Madrigal. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Up high, 2-1 now.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the White Sox. It remains 1-0.
She's coming. If I wanna keep my life, baby, she'll want it. If I don't want it.
So now into the box is Kike Hernandez. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. First offering. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
So now to the plate, Marcus Wilson. And he is frozen on a good curveball that started at his hip at strike 1. Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. The 1-1. Slow little grounder left side. And that's the second out.
The batter, the shortstop, Marwin Gonzalez.
Next, it'll be Marwin Gonzalez as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
1-2 to the Boston shortstop.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 2-2. Popped up. Collins shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they're up 1-0.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The shortstop, Danny.
The pitch. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. And it's fouled away. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Stepping in now, Zach Collins. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high, 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far, with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. The batter will be Luis Robert. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. Standing in now, Eloy Jimenez, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Used the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
And that one yanked just foul. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Two pitch is fouled away.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin the win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. White Sox leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
Left fielder, J.D. Martinez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a pop-up now. There to take it is Abreu, and that's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the first baseman, Bobby Dalbec.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th, and that'll bring up Bobby Dalbec. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
The 0-2 home.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Red Sox, but they're on top 1-0. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Well, Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the White Sox offense with their manager in between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The third baseman, Leori Garcia.
First offering on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
One ball, 2 strikes. Down.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
To the plate now, Andrew Vaughn. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A little bit low that time, maybe outside as well.
Ball, 1 strike.
And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up one hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
He throws him on the fastball there. Andrew Vaughn goes down for out number 2 in the top half. In now, Adam Engel. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. He'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3-1 to him now. Hit on the ground out to short. Gonzalez is there. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 ball, no strikes the count. Now the 1-0. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
The batter will be Nick Madrigal, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. Looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. So now here is Christian Vasquez. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
This is on the ground over to first. Fielded by Abreu, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 10.
Next up is Hunter Renfroe. He bounced out last time up. And a ball 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Renfroe brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is one park in the league that sees a lot of triples because of the way it's designed, and he adds another one heading to third for the 3-bagger.
So here's Michael Chavis now, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
On the ground to the left side. Scooped up. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
The batter, number 5.
He's been great on the mound up until this inning. And yeah, he and his guys are behind 2-0 now, but if he can seal the leak and hold these guys right here the rest of the way, this is still going to be a start he can be proud of.
This ball will be chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball 1.
Fouled off. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out.
And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. 5 innings complete. The Red Sox lead it 2-0.
Leading off for the White Sox, the shortstop, Danny Mendick.
And now the first pitch. Danny Mendick is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Looking to send him packing again.
Nope, that's the ball.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
Zach Collins comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
At the plate now, Luis Robert. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Again, he sends it out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Count all the way full to the White Sox center fielder.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
So next to hit is Eloy Jimenez, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. And now it'll kick around in the corner. The relay, and he'll get in there safely. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. He's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Marcus Wilson.
The center fielder, Marcus Wilson.
First pitch of the AB now.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0.
Nope, that's inside.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
3-0 now. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Here comes Tony La Russa out of his foxhole at the end of the dugout. And it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Aaron Bummer will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now the first pitch. Marwin Gonzalez stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Good cut fastball in there. 1-1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Here's the 1-1 pitch. On the ground is short. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
Gotta love that out of your reliever, right? The first batter he faces, he gets to roll over into a double play. Pulled the right string that time, Skip.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down quietly. They're up 2-0. Now it'll be Andrew Vaughn, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
So now to the plate, Adam Engel. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1.
Hey, this guy's been throwing a gem so far. We're moving on later into this game, and he's right at about league average for first pitch strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. So here's Jose Abreu. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Gonzalez is up with it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They trail things here 2-0. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to first. Taken in by Abreu. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Up next for the first baseman, Bobby.
So next to bat will be Bobby Dahlbeck. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
2-2 the count. Now here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox, the catcher, Christian.
So the next to bat will be Christian Vasquez. He grounded out last time up. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. high in the air down the right field line. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Red Sox go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring up Nick Madrigal.
The second baseman, Nick Madrigal.
Pitch number 100 on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hit back up the middle. Gonzalez to his left. He's there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And no surprise based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay to see if they want to challenge the out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will take a look at all the available angles and get us an answer.
All right, one last look at it here. The question is there enough evidence to change the call to safe? I think he did beat the throw. This challenge just might work for them.
The decision appears to have been made, and the runner is safe, so the call is overturned. Good challenge there, and they'll maintain the right to do so again later in the game if needed.
The call of out at first base has been overturned.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Danny Mendick. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Tim Anderson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. From the stretch. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game.
The great equalizer, the changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer at that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Jonathan Lucroy will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. And now the first pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Madrigal stands at first with 1 out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Oh, right back to him on the mound. Gonzalez for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. 1 hit's all they get. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 2 and the White Sox nothing. Tim Anderson is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter. Jonathan Lucroy will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Third baseman, Michael.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis. A ball and no strikes. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
At the plate, Kike Hernandez. High in the air out to center field. Robert will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Nothing doing for Boston, but they hold a 2-0 lead. And now here is Luis Robert. It was a walk in his last trip.
The center fielder, Luis.
First delivery to him. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Back up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Matt Barnes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Eloy Jimenez will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher, as he'll do so with a runner at first and nobody out. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Runner back standing. Full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So now to the plate, Leury Garcia. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's 1 for 3. Yohan Moncada will get a chance to swing the bat here, and he'll do it in a good spot as he has runners at first and second and nobody out in the inning. From the belt, kicks and deals. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And the second run is in to score as they bounce back to tie it at 2.
Boy, talk about on the brink of losing one. How about that? It's a huge base hit here in the top of the ninth after trailing by 2.
Yeah, Dan, you could attest to this. The last 3 outs, I don't care what anyone says, they're the toughest outs to get in the game.
Striding in is Andrew Vaughn. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
You have one job in this situation, especially down 0-2. You have to find a way to advance that runner to third and give your teammate a chance to drive something into the outfield. You cannot not come through in this situation.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Andrew Vaughn takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. To the plate now, Adam Engel. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation called for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Adam Engel goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away. Next to dig in, Nick Madrigal. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Here's the first pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd, as now their 9th inning lead has evaporated. The Red Sox looking to send their fans home happy. Bottom of the 9th coming up. Yoan Moncada remains in the game, playing 3rd after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning. So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Marcus Wilson. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Robert is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. So stepping in is Marwin Gonzalez. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Matt Foster is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th and send this one into extra innings. First pitch on its way.
Outside.
1 out, nobody on. It's 2-0 to Marwin Gonzalez. Oh, that grounder caught him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. At the plate now is J.D. Martinez. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. He's set. Here it comes. In there for strike one, 0-1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike, and now you go to work, just picking apart the corners.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. 1-2. Here it is. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. So they can't get that winning run home, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Ryan Brazier takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Counts a ball and 2 strikes to the White Sox shortstop.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
The count now at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Big at-bat now, and here is Jonathan Lucroy. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And the run is in to score from third. It's a 3-2 ball game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's when it makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Luis Robert. Fouled away. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. And he fouls this one off. Lucroy leads off first with 1 away. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, and that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And low, it's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Wilson finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. A run, a hit, and a man left. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Xander Bogaerts. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Xander Bogaerts.
Liam Hendricks takes the ball, looking to make sure this game goes no further. Save situation here in inning number 10. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. Throw comes back into the infield as that tying run will hold up at third with still nobody out.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
At the plate now, Bobby Dahlbeck, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Tying run at third, winning run at first, so a ball into the gap might be able to end it. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. On to first, a double play, but meanwhile the run is in that'll tie the ball game.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Standing in now, Christian Vasquez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And this is a fastball that's right on the black, but ruled a ball. It's 2-0 now.
Boy, this guy comes out of the pen. He loves coming in spots like this. Tight situations. This is exactly the type of game that he loves to come into.
Hard liner toward short. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. One and 0. Here it is. Fastball just inside. A strike, and it's 2-1. Two and one. Here it is. And he gets him to wave at that one. It's 2-2. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all tied at 3 apiece. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yoán Moncada. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-strike offering.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Full count, 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out. Now to bat, Andrew Vaughn. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Blake Rutherford will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches too.
High in the air into shallow left center. Martinez comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for route number 1.
Now batting, right fielder,
Darwinson Hernandez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Adam Engel will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Down the third baseline. There's one. On to first, and talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. One batter, 2 outs, and the inning is over. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. Another chance to win it here to the bottom of the 11th. All tied. Now at the plate, here is Michael Chavis, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. The question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Here's the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He is going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
And a nice running catch here down the line as the runner tags from second. And he's in there at third as the possible winning run. Next up for the Red Sox, Kike Hernandez. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
Boy, this is a dicey situation right here, D-Word, with the runner in scoring position. The sac fly brings that run in. This is where you're going to really have to try to keep the ball on the ground as a pitcher. What do you want to do as a hitter, D-Ro?
Yeah, right here, you are looking for anything above the belt. You see it up, you have to let it go. This is where you have to check your ego at the door. Something has to be elevated and put into the outfield. Give your team a chance to score a run.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Marcus Wilson, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Ready on 0-2. Left side. Anderson brings it in. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Darwinzon Hernandez gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.